I scored really well today. I actually did not hit it anywhere near as well as I did yesterday, but I scored well. I got up and down, made a lot of good putts. With one exception of a poor chip on 6, I hit a lot of good saves around the green, bunker shots, good 6-footers, and scored. Like that's what I needed to do yesterday, and I could have gone really low. But I'm actually looking forward to the weekend. I know I've been hitting it, playing better than I've been scoring, and I'm looking forward to just putting one round together, like that I know I'm capable of, and if I do that, it's going to be a really fun weekend.
I think today's like this, where you said you didn't hit the ball well but scored, can I hopefully propel you into possibly hitting the ball better and also putting the scoring together?
Yeah, because I've been hitting the ball well consistently day in and day out, and today it was just a fraction off, a little bit quick, and timing was just a bit off, but I still hit a couple of good shots towards the end. The 8-iron on 18 was probably the best swing of the day. And making birdie that pin is always a good thing because that's a tough pin to make 3 on. And I just kind of missed it around the course properly and let my short game take over and made some good putts and saves, and I ended up scoring. And so I need to do a better job of that when I'm hitting it well rather than trying to force it and make a couple of mistakes like I did yesterday.
Today, 6 is played probably the toughest it's played in 10 years just per round. What made it so tough today, and is that hole normally, have you seen it there that often?
I mean, my playing partner made 2. It wasn't set up any more difficult than it has been. I just I hit a poor chip. Like I don't mind being short there. I don't mind being where I'm at. It's a pretty easy bump shot up the green, and I caught it I caught it heavy. The lies are always tough here. They're tight and into the grain, and I fat a lot of chips, and so I like to play flop shots because I know I'm going to stay underneath it and get underneath it because I know I'm going to fat it whether I want to or not. So just play for the fat shot, but I couldn't do that there. I had to drive it up the hill, and I caught it a little heavy, and then I hit a poor first putt. I didn't think it was set up any more difficult. We just didn't play it well.
I know you weren't playing with Brooks, obviously, but you've been around him over at Live. What do you make of what he's done the last 2 days? Just look at the numbers, and I don't know if you've noticed anything out on Live Tour that you've seen coming around.
Yeah, he's been playing well. I mean, he won last week. He's had some momentum. Greens were difficult last week. They were fast, every bit as fast as this, if not faster, and he had good touch on the greens, and so you knew he was going to have a good week. And I'll bet the softness of the greens made him feel like he could be even more aggressive, because they were softer and a little bit, I don't want to say slower. That's not a good word to use with these greens here, but they were less fast. They were not as fast as some that he played last week, and so I'm sure he felt like he could be aggressive.
I mean, with the weather coming in and stuff like that, with the number he has up there, how difficult is that? I mean, this is not a place that people rally back from far behind that. How difficult will it be to catch, in your opinion? I mean, you're in touch.
Yeah, a lot of crazy things happen here, and we see a lot of low scores, and then we see a lot of guys fall back, and you just never know. I mean, I wouldn't expect that of him. He's playing so well, but I also think there's a low round in there from other players, and if things aren't clicking, like it's not the easiest golf course to, shoot 3-4 under par. You can keep it around par, but if you're not playing pretty good golf, it's hard to go, keep it in the 60s. So guys can catch them if they get hot.
Would it be fair to consider this place almost therapeutic, just what it does to people when they step inside?
I would use the word more spiritual, because if you love golf, when you come here, it's more of a spiritual experience where you feel this appreciation for this great game and the gratitude that you have. And then this tournament, this course gives something for everybody to aspire to, right? If you're a kid and you're dreaming of playing in the Masters and you want to win it, like it gives you something to aspire to. It did for me. And then stiffs like yourself, like just to be able to play here, be great, is like exciting, right? Just to play here. So I'm just kidding, but it's fun to come out and just play here. So again, it's something to aspire to play the golf course where you see history made every year, and that's what this place does for me, and I think all golfers.
I'm in the lottery, by the way, Rob, just so you know.
Well, you know how on 13, if you're contending, you're sort of in that isolated box back there. Does it feel even more isolated now that you're further back, or how does it feel to be back there?
It's my first year back there, so I don't know if I really would know, but it's different. It's certainly a longer hole.
I just have one more. Obviously, your numbers have not been great, of late over at Live. Is there anything about this that's rejuvenated you? You've always talked about what it's like driving down Magnolia, and a little bit to Bradley this question a little bit there, but you talk about the spiritual, but in your game, do you think this has ignited you a little bit, or how would you describe the last couple of days?
So I'm going to go on a tear pretty soon. Like, you wouldn't think it. You look at the scores, but I've been playing exactly how I played yesterday, hitting the ball great, turning 65, 66s into 71s, and I'm ready to go on a tear. I don't know why I'm playing well. I don't know why. Oh, actually, I do. I mean, I've been putting in the work. One of my teammates, Brendan Steele, has been helping me with the driver, saying all he had to do is say the same thing that Andrew's been saying, but I listened to Brendan a little bit more than I do Andrew. I don't know. It's the same thing, but it resonated when Brendan said it rather than Andrew. I kind of fight him on it. So anyway, we've laughed about that, but I've been able to talk to some of my guys. Like Tringali is one of the best putters in the game. I've been talking to him about putting. I'm putting great. I actually been driving the ball great coming in here. Drove it pretty well yesterday, and Steely's been helpful with that. And so I'm close to going on a tear, even though the scores haven't shown it. Like, I'm hitting so many good shots that pretty soon I'm gonna have a really low one. And when that happens and it clicks, then the game feels easy again. And then I stop putting pressure on myself, and the scores just start to fall into place. And like, you wouldn't think that at 52, you'd say, oh wow, what a great couple of days. But really, all it is it's just on the precipice of playing as well as I played 15, 20 years ago, because I'm seeing that when I'm at home. I'm seeing that in practice, but I'm just not quite letting it happen when I'm out in the tournaments yet.
Can that tear happen the next 2 days?
It's possible. I mean, who knows when it'll click? It could click tomorrow. It could click next week. I mean, I don't know, but part of it is just kind of slowing my mind down and letting it happen, and then it clicks. But that's kind of the biggest challenge in the game, is not forcing it. All right.
Thanks, Phil.
Thanks, guys.
Appreciate it. Thanks.